Hey everyone, it's Carolyn. Welcome to the channel. Today I have another educational video for you. So we're focusing on magical substitutions. So this video is for those of you where you want to get into witchcraft and making your own spells and doing different rituals, but you don't feel like you have the tools to do so. I'm going to be going through the different categories of what you might need supplies from and letting you know these substitutions. This way, if you can't afford to get so many different items, you can just keep these substitutions and work with your intentions so that you can make whatever spell you desire. So this video is going to be great for those of you who you're on a budget, you can't afford to get a bunch of different supplies all the time, but this is also going to be good for those of you who are new to witchcraft and you don't know what tools lead to what intentions. This will give you a kind of blank slate to work with. So when it comes to crystals, let's say you don't have a specific crystal in mind or you don't know what crystal to use, you can substitute clear quartz for anything. So this crystal, while it works to enhance other crystals, it also works to represent the energy of any crystal that you are wanting to incorporate in your spell work. So this will work if you're doing a love spell, if you're doing a money spell, if you're doing a protection spell, you can always use clear quartz. And then when you're working with color and you don't know what color works best with the magic you're doing, you can always use white. I do have a whole video explaining what types of colors work best for things that you can watch. I'll have it linked in the cards above. But if you don't have access to other colors, white can be used to substitute anything. And then when it comes to flowers, if you are working with a spell and it calls for something specific and you don't have that, you can always use roses. So you can use rose petals to substitute any other flower. This is also good because a lot of times you can find them in the grocery stores and you can wait for them to go on sales. So you do have access to find them if you need them compared to other flowers that might be a little bit more difficult to find. So now let's talk about rosemary. Rosemary is going to be able to substitute any other type of herb. So it's something that you can use in place of anything in your spell, and again, just set your intention with it as you add it in place of something. But you can also take rosemary and you can use the herb to make its own oil, and you can use rosemary oil to substitute any other oil that you might need. You can also buy rosemary oil, but if you don't have access to that and you just have access to rosemary, you can make it. And for those of you where you like to cleanse your space with smoke, but you don't want to use sage because that's a closed practice, or you don't have access to other herbs, you can use rosemary to smoke cleanse your house as well. So I hope that you found these substitutions helpful. I hope that you were able to incorporate them to your spell work, and now you no longer feel like you are limited with your spell work because you don't have certain applies. If you have access to those other tools and ingredients instead of the substitutions, always opt for them. But if you're not able to, whether because it's your budget or you simply don't have access to it, don't stress. People have been doing witchcraft for years and they always worked with what they had. So don't feel that just because you don't have something specific means that your spell is going to fail. Again, just set your intention into it. Obviously, use things that make sense with whatever spell you were trying to make. So these substitutions are great because they kind of act as a blank slate. But if you think that another crystal, herb, oil, whatever works better for your spell versus what someone told you to use, by all means do that, because your intention and your purpose for using that ingredient is going to enhance the spell. And so I really hope that you found this video helpful. If you did, let me know in the YouTube comments down below. Also give this video a big thumbs up and share with others who need to see it. If you aren't already subscribed, please do so. I would love to have you a part of this family, and make sure you turn on that bell notification so you don't miss out when I post future videos. I'm going to have other videos linked in the cards above that you can watch next, and I can't wait to see you all in my next video. I hope you have a good one. Bye.